Let's talk, guys. The Premier League is officially suspended. It followed the footsteps of La Liga, Ligue 1, the Serie A, the Champions League, and the Europa League. And they have suspended the Premier League until early April. But the burning question is, what's going to happen after that April date? Are things going to get back to normal? Are they going to contain this disease within the next 3 weeks or so? To be honest, I don't think so. I really don't think so. This is something serious we have on our hands here, and I'm afraid most of us, including the leagues across Europe and the sporting bodies across the world, didn't take this thing serious until it infiltrated itself into the dressing rooms. That's when they began to take it serious. When a manager popped up with it, when a player popped up with it, training staff popped up with it, a player popped up with it, then you're going to take it serious. Because up until yesterday, the Premier League said that it'll be business as usual. Then the Mikel Arteta announcement came in, and then they were like, whoa. And then the Callum Hudson-Odoi announcement came in, and then they were like, whoa, okay, emergency meeting again tomorrow. We have to do something about this. So the league is suspended until early April, but I'll say indefinitely, because I honestly don't think things are going to be rectified in 3 weeks. They're not just going to find a vaccine, or they're not going to find a cure. They're not going to find a way to combat the spread of this thing in 3 weeks. It ain't going to happen. It's simply not going to happen unless they just issue a complete lockdown. No flights coming in, no trucks, no cars coming in. Just a lockdown, a quarantine. That's how it's going to stop. Self-isolation. That's how it's going to stop. So anyone who has it, they keep it. They get better, because the mortality rate isn't like super high. So you can recover. But the big question, guys, what's going to happen with the Premier League? What's going to happen with the Premier League? That's the league I watch every single week. And Liverpool are currently leading 82 points after 29 matches. So they only have 9 matches to go. And this happens. They have not won the title in 30 years, and this happens. If the league does not resume, how does the Premier League handle this Liverpool situation? I know a lot of you guys are wondering the same thing. Are Liverpool going to be crowned champions still? Are they? When you really think about it, guys, we all know Liverpool will eventually go on to win the title. And I think they are the champions. They are the champions this season. No doubt about it. But mathematically, they have not yet won the league. According to the maths, if Liverpool lose all remaining 9 matches, which is not likely, 100% not likely, and end up on 82 points, like they don't get a single point for the remainder of the season, and Manchester City wins all their remaining matches, Man City will end up on 87 points, 5 points ahead of Liverpool. This is not likely, but this is the scenario we have on our hands right now. Mathematically, it's possible, and it could happen, but I don't think it will happen. It definitely won't happen. These are just scenarios I'm putting in place. The problem with this is, even though Liverpool will eventually go on to win the title, are they going to still say, here's the title, you were great this season, even though you haven't mathematically clinched it as yet, here you go, here's a title. Are they going to do that? I don't think they're going to do that. Because how are they going to handle the situation at the bottom of the table? So, you can't just go and crown a champion and not deal with the problem at the bottom equally. Norwich, who has 9 games to go, could still get a maximum of 27 points and end up on 48 and salvage their season. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Aston Villa, 25 points. They have 10 matches to go. They can still end up on 55 points. Or let's say 50 plus points. So it is still possible. The league has a lot of matches left. Some teams have 9, some teams have 10 matches to go. But as of now, everything is suspended. There's also European places for next season. Leicester in 3rd, Chelsea in 4th, but there's Man United, Wolves, Sheffield, Tottenham, Arsenal, Burnley, Crystal Palace. All these teams can still achieve Champions League football. Even Everton and Newcastle. These teams could still achieve Champions League football if the other teams don't play well or if they pick up a lot of losses. So think about it. How are they going to deal with this? I know it's quite unfortunate that we have this situation on our hands and Liverpool may not get a chance to complete the title win. Because guys, this thing is getting way more serious than we thought. Seriously. All major sporting events have been suspended all across the globe. The NBA, the NHL, NASCAR, you name it. La Liga, Serie A, French League, German League, Champions League, Europa League, now the Premier League, leagues in China, Japan, South Korea, and many more countries. Because this thing has spread all across the world and has been labeled a pandemic now. It's no longer an epidemic, it's a pandemic. Should Liverpool be given the league? Should Man City say, hey, we are the holders, Premier League, we want to surrender this trophy, give it to Liverpool, but with an asterisk next to it because the league may not finish. That'll be a grand gesture, right? That'll be a grand gesture. That'll be a grand gesture. But are they going to do it? We don't know. We don't know how the Premier League are going to handle this. We really don't know. We don't know. What are other leagues going to do? Are the other leagues going to do somewhat of a playoffs if we have just a little bit of time left to finish the respective leagues? Just a little bit of time to get some matches in. What are they going to do? Are they going to do playoffs for every place? For example, first and second playoff against third and fourth. The winner of first and second, or maybe third and fourth, they play each other. The winner plays second, and then the winner of second versus the winner of third and fourth go on to play the champion, and whoever wins win the title that season. And they could do the same thing at the bottom with the teams, the last 4 teams at the bottom. And then with the championship playoff, let's call it a championship playoff, then you could have your Champions League places, first to fourth or first to third. For the Europa League spots, I guess all the teams could just go into the Europa League qualifiers next year and they could scrap that out. That sounds like a good idea, right? But I don't know what they're going to do. I seriously don't know what they're going to do. But it would be heartbreaking for the Liverpool fans, for the Liverpool players, for the club, if they don't get to complete this title win. Because they thoroughly deserve it. I'm a City fan and I'm going to say it. They deserve it. Because there's no way on this earth that we can catch up to Liverpool. It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. We lost our last game to United. We on 57 points. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. Liverpool are the 2019-20 champions, elect. Should be crowned champions. But right now, it's unofficial, guys. Because they haven't mathematically wrapped up the league. I'm just being a realist here. I'm just being a realist. There's no other way to put it. There ain't no other way to put it. I would love to see things get back to normal. Early April, they get back to schedule. I know it's going to be ram-packed and it's going to be matches every 2-3 days to try to finish the season. The Champions League is still there. Various cup competitions are still going on. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's going to be very, very difficult. But we will just have to wait and see, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. So in the meantime, guys, just protect yourself and your loved ones. And stay safe. Stay safe. Because this thing is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Nothing like this has ever happened in our lifetimes. At least my lifetime. That leagues have to be suspended. It's never happened. This is big. It has never ever happened. Nothing was significant enough to suspend leagues. Yeah, to cancel games. Yeah, to play games behind closed doors, but not to cancel leagues. It is serious. It is serious. And guys, you notice I haven't called its name throughout the entire video. I just can't. I can't say the name. But I think the Premier League has waited too long. European leagues have waited too long to act. Seriously. They have waited until players, managers contract the disease in order to take action. And that's not good enough. That is definitely not good enough. But what's going to happen with Liverpool and the other leagues, teams who are currently top, teams who are running away with their various leagues, are they going to be crowned champions? What's going to happen in terms of relegation? If the league gets cancelled, are teams going to get relegated? Are we going to get champions? Guys, I don't know. This has never really, this hardly happened. I think there's one case where it happened and no team got relegated. The teams in the second division, about 3 or 2 of them came up. And next season, it was like 23 teams in the league, something like that. But if a winner is to be announced, it will be with an asterisk next to it. Unofficial. But I don't think the Liverpool fans would care. Don't think the players would care. It would be unfair, but a title is a title. Well, I said unofficial. It will be official. It will actually be official. But guys, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. These are just random thoughts flowing through my head. I know the video is kind of all over the place, but I just had to tackle this one. I just had to talk about this one. I just had to talk about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. Just let me know your thoughts.